What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Hard DFS. If you're new, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Do appreciate all of the support. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the NBA playoffs, so we're well on our way there. I also make daily NBA prize pick videos as well as daily NBA content for DraftKings for the NBA. So definitely check out my channel. A lot of content for you guys to enjoy. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, HardDFS. Putting up my DraftKings NBA core plays, which have done very well the past 2 days of, on a nice little winning streak there. So definitely check out my channel or my video that I have out today for that. And I also put up extra prize pick lines. We were on a nice little winning streak, and then yesterday or 2 days ago we went 2 out of 5. Yesterday we went 3 out of 5. Where are my picks? Right here. Steph hit, obviously. Tatum hit. Bane was very risky. I'll admit that was just kind of a bad play. Told you guys there was some risk in that. I went ahead with it. I was hoping he kind of wouldn't play. He ended up playing, but in the first half he only shot 2 shots, 1 rebound, no other assists, no assists, no points. Played 13 minutes. It was just very frustrating. He kind of picked up a little bit in the second half. I think he finished with like 13 or 14. I'll admit, bad pick. A little bit of risk. Obviously, some people didn't go there, which, was a little bit smart, but oh well. And then Draymond Green misses the whole first half because of the nose injury. Finished with 6 points. Probably should have got a push at the very least, but I told you guys, risky pick. Don't go there if you don't want to. So if you didn't do that, we would have got 3 out of 4 with Steph, Tatum, and Robert Williams, and with the Bane missing. So I guess you could say it was a decent day yesterday. 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 5 if you did play the Draymond Green points. So expect to get back to our winning ways today. I think there's a lot of picks that are looking good as of right now. And the first one I have is Jimmy Butler over 6.5 rebounds. Obviously, he doesn't like Philly. He has history there. Do expect him to hit this. He's hit it the past 3 games. As you can see, 10, 10, 9, average over 5 or average over 8 the past 5 games. And as we can see from the stats, this is for the whole playoffs. Jimmy's averaging about 14 rebound chances per game. Actually, sorry, this is from the first game in the series. He's averaged 14 rebounds per game. But if we want to look at the whole playoffs, let's just go back. Let's go to this one. We'll just look at the Miami Heat. This is for the whole playoffs. He's averaging a little bit more, 12.6. So not like a drastic difference, but as we've seen with Jimmy, he's the heart and soul of the team. Doesn't like Philly. I'd expect him to play well. He has the opportunities, over 12 rebound chances per game. He's hit it in the past 3. I'm going to ride the little, hot streak with Jimmy at 3 games in a row, hoping for a 4th at over 6.5 rebounds. The chances are there. The 76ers are going to shoot a ton of shots. They don't have Embiid, so they can't go down low. So they're going to, shoot a ton of shots. That leaves a lot of opportunities for Jimmy to get some boards. So I do like the over there. Next one I like is riding the hot streak with Reggie Bullock. Obviously, this is a little bit riskier, as Reggie Bullock has, only about 9 rebounding chances per game, which isn't a ton for a guy who's getting, whose line's at 4.5. But the reason why I like it, he's averaging about 6.5 rebounds per game over the last 5. I think even before this, I think he's gone like 10 games in a row of getting like 5 or more rebounds. As you can see, 6, 7, 7, 6, 6. Obviously, very risky of needing 5 or more rebounds when he's getting a ton of chances. But they do like going. He's going to play the whole game. That's pretty much the reason why I like it. He's playing like 45 minutes a game. The rebounding chances are there for him. I'm going to ride the hot streak. Obviously, a little risky. If you don't want to go there, obviously don't. But I kind of like these rebounding props for today. The Suns shoot a ton of shots. He's a guy who plays the whole game. I think, riding the hot streak for him is something I'm going to do. Obviously, risky. Third one I have is over on Tobias Harris, rebounds at 7.5. Let me pull up his little chart here. He had the past 3 out of 5. He's averaging almost 9.5 rebounds past 5 games. And let's pull up his stats here. Let's do the 76ers. The first game of the series. Where is it? Oh, right here. 12 rebounding chances in this game. So his, over 7.5 is, it looks a little risky when you look at it that way. But if you want to go to the whole playoff outcome, obviously with Embiid coming, being out, other people are going to have to step up when it comes to rebounding. Maybe that takes a little bit away from Tobias, but I'm not afraid because as you guys can see, during the whole playoffs, he's averaged, close to 15, rebounding chances per game. That was with Embiid as well. So with Embiid being out, that's 21 rebounding chances to go to other people. Obviously, James Harden's going to get a little bit more. A guy like Paul Reed, who's going to play center, is going to get some more rebounding chances. But really like Tobias Harris, as we've seen. He's done well when it comes to rebounds. Past 5 games, 12, 11, 7, 11, 6. So I do think the over 7.5 without Embiid is, a good opportunity to get Tobias Harris over rebounds. Another one, slightly risky. I know I like these rebounds as of today, so if you don't like them, obviously don't play them. But this is what I'm probably going to roll with as of right now. James Harden, love the over. Talked about it in my DFS video. Didn't play well, but if these 76ers are going to win, it's going to be because of James Harden. Obviously, he's not looked like James Harden as of old, which is very interesting. Especially with Embiid being out, you'd expect James Harden to kind of try to take over. I think, giving him the benefit of the doubt, I do think that, it's worked with him being like the third option on the team. And even with Embiid out, I think he still thinks, having Tobias and Maxey step up is their best chance of winning. But I do think the best chance of winning without Embiid is James Harden taking over, being James Harden of old. And I do expect a bounce back game against Miami here. 21.5 points. I'm going to ride with it. He hasn't hit in a while, hasn't done well in a while, but that's with him being the third option behind Embiid, behind Maxey or Tobias. One of those two usually steps up, and Harden's like the third option. So really like the over on Harden today. I know not a lot of people are on him, but I'm taking the over. I'm getting risky with a lot of my picks for today. Obviously, if you don't like the risk, don't play him. You don't have to, but getting risky, going Harden over 21.5 projected points. And then I'm finishing it with Devin Booker over projected 24.5 points. Let me pull him up. Here he is. Hit it past 3 out of 5 last game. He was at 23. The reason why I like this is just due to the fact that D-Book is a volume shooter. Let's pull him up right here. And DraftKings, so we can look at his depth chart, or box score, I should say. D-Book. So, the minutes are there, obviously. The shots are there. Hasn't shot the ball well. Shot 1 of 5 from 3. Still got you 23 points. He's going to get to the free throw line if he's not shooting the ball well. But it's just the shots. He's going to shoot the ball 20 plus times a game. He's usually way better at 3. 1 of 5, 1 of 6 on a little cold streak there. So I do expect him to shoot better than that, averaging about 27 points per game. 23 is way too low for him in the spot against the Dallas Mavericks. No one can really guard him. So love the over of 24.5 projected points for him there. Some other plays you guys can use instead of these ones. Also, if you skipped this part of the video, do appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this video to 25 likes. I know we were pretty close yesterday, so if we can get to 25 today, that'd be huge and greatly appreciated. My 5 picks as of right now, all very risky, so I'm going to throw that alert on. All very risky plays, but love the Jimmy Butler over rebounds of 6.5. Love Reggie Bullock's hot streak of over 4.5 projected rebounds. Love Tobias Harris's over of projected 7.5 rebounds. Love Harden's projected points 21.5 and Devin Booker 24.5 projected points. Obviously, very risky plays for today, but this is what I'm liking. I will have another prize pick play, or 4-pick play, 5-pick play, whether you'd be one of those out later today. With more, I guess, safer plays, but this is what I like as right now. The ones that you could definitely substitute in are, I don't mind Niang's over. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's kind of like Grant Williams, where he'll just camp the corners and he'll get a ton of 3-point opportunities. I think he went like 0 of 7 last game, like 1 of 6 from, or 0 of 7, like 0 of 6 from 3, something like that. Not the best, too confident in that, but I do like Booker's over 3-point made. Obviously, he hasn't shot the ball well from 3. Do like the over on that. It's going to come back. He's one of the best shooters in the game, so don't mind that. Don't mind, Bullock's over 3. As you can see, he's hit it I like his rebounds. He's either, hit 2 or more. So I do like that as well. You can throw that in there instead of his, projected rebounds. Same thing with Finney Smith. It's one of those things where both of them are getting huge minutes. They're hitting the overs on the rebounds. They're hitting the overs on the 3-point made. So I don't mind you guys going either route with those two. Who else? I say those two for 3-point mades. I don't mind getting to, where is he? Brunson's over on points as well. Had a very, very bad first half last game versus Phoenix. They're going to need him to step up to be their second leading scorer. Obviously, he's a guy who's aggressive. He missed 4 straight layups. I know, some of them were slightly contested, but missed 4 straight layups in that second half. He should have easily gotten to his 18.5 projected points mark. I'm probably going to, put him in the extra plays for today, later today on my Twitter. But that's another one I do like, 18.5 for him. Obviously, Luka, he's going to have to play huge minutes, score a ton for them to do well, unless other people on their team are hitting every shot. So don't mind that. Who else? I have some interest in Maxey. Going to need guys to step up. Over 20.5 looks like an okay spot for him. Tobias Harris, feel pretty safe with his over as well. Shot the ball. He's probably the best shooter. Maybe Maxey's a little bit better, but I don't mind either one of those points. Same with Jimmy's. Don't mind getting there. There's a lot of like today, going with a little bit riskier route for these picks for the video. These are the 5. Jimmy over projected 6.5 rebounds. Reggie over projected 4.5 rebounds. Tobias Harris over projected 7.5 rebounds. Harden over projected 21.5 rebounds or points. Sorry, and then Booker over projected 24.5 points. Obviously, we're going to say it for the 10th time. Risky picks for today. You don't have to play them at all. You don't have to play them as a 5-pick play. You can take a few of these if you want and play them with your own. This is what I'm probably going to roll with. I most likely will, but there's always that chance that I do hop off of these plays onto new ones later today. So definitely follow me on Twitter, HartDFS. I'll be putting up my picks there. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the support. Also like being transparent with you guys. So obviously we were, 2 out of 5 2 days ago, 3 out of 5 yesterday. Let's try to get 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 today. I think there's a good chance, unless someone gets in foul trouble or gets hurt. I do think we have a good chance of hitting all these. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow and on my Twitter later today for either some more picks or, to solidify the picks for the day. Thank you guys. Peace.